Well, hello there. I'm Kim Berry, editor of Food and Drink Business. Welcome to Play, our weekly news roundup brought to you by GS1 Australia. GS1 is the go-to for all your barcode needs. Head over to gs1au.org and discover next generation 2D barcodes. They're a game changer for food and drink businesses. In the news this week, legislation to reform the tax system and stop tonnes of edible fresh produce from being dumped is being tabled in the Senate this week. West Australian Senator Dean Smith will put forward a private senator's bill, the Incentivising Food Donations to Charitable Organisations Bill. The legislation would change Australia's tax system to encourage the donation rather than the dumping of food. It has the potential to deliver millions of extra meals a year to those experiencing food insecurity, as well as helping the country reach its bipartisan commitment to halve food waste by 2030. Smith said the bill has been costed by the Parliamentary Budget Office and, depending on its full scope, will cost between $60 to $143 million. The bill has been shaped by the National Food Donation Tax Incentive proposal and in close consultation with Food Bank, Second Bite and Oz Harvest. The donation tax proposal proposed incentivising food businesses such as farmers, wholesalers and transporters to donate surplus food and allied services to food relief charities. The incentive had garnered support in recent parliamentary inquiries and was an important recommendation in the House of Representatives Food Security Inquiry late last year. Extensive industry consultation with businesses in all parts of the food supply chain has shown overwhelming whole-of-sector support on redirecting surplus food. Ozbrand's Uncle Frog's mushroom gummies have been recalled and authorities are directing people to dispose of them following the hospitalisation of several people who had eaten them in New South Wales, Queensland, South Australia and Victoria. FSANZ said the ingredients, including cordyceps and lion's mane, were novel foods that have not been approved to be sold as food or ingredients in Australia. The New South Wales Chief Health Officer, Dr. Kerry Chant, said patients had experienced a host of symptoms after eating the gummies and the investigation would be complex. On the packaging, both said that they were infused with Earth's finest hemp. Cordyceps provided natural energy and power, and lion's mane supports memory and focus. The sole director of Uncle Frog and Ozbrands, Rowan Bandel, told Guardian Australia he was really sorry that this had happened and that it wasn't their intention. Bandel said they had just wanted to bring the product into Australia and sell it because similar products have been extremely successful in the global market. Southern Cross University National Centre for Naturopathic Medicine Foundation Director and Professor John Wardle said that both fungi are available in Australia, but only as a therapeutic product via the Australian Register of Therapeutic Goods, which allows the sale of them as a complementary medicine or practitioner-only dispensing of dried products. Needless to say, if you have a packet or know of someone who does, channel Sean McAuliffe on his eponymous Tonight Show and declare into the bin. Yes, that is a popular culture reference that is almost 20 years old, but I stand with Sean in his argument that Sade is better as a smooth operator than a tour operator, going off her geographic mastery or lack thereof in that very song. Moving on. In a landmark move for Australia's poultry industry, Ingham's Group has converted its entire $545 million debt facility into a sustainability-linked loan. Ingham's says the loan links the cost of borrowing against the existing sustainability targets. It's governed by its sustainable finance framework and involves three key sustainability areas: greenhouse gas emissions, water and landfill. Maggie Beer Holdings has reported a small increase in its financial year 24 revenue, with 8% sales growth in Maggie Beer products. It's been offset by poor sales in Paris Creek Farms and a fall in discretionary spending. The organic dairy business is under review again, having been put up for sale in May 2022 and then brought back into the fold in June 2023. Plans were unveiled for some modest investments, but they were then shelved in February after a 10% drop in revenue. An advisor has been appointed to explore all options. Food South Australia has launched a first of its kind AI-powered search tool to help the state's food and beverage producers identify which environmental sustainability accreditations they need for their products in Australia and overseas. With the absence of a unified global accreditation system, Ask SASSI provides the indicators, credentials and accreditations relevant to different markets. The user-friendly web-based tool utilises AI technology to search the Food South Australia Sustainability Matrix, providing tailored information specific to each business and its products through a series of questions. Australian Vintage has a new brand, CTZN, which I think I'm meant to pronounce Citizen, which has launched 2 wines that have been curated by AI algorithms, including for the selection of grapes and made by human winemakers. Quantum Quintessence is described as a bold blend of Shiraz, Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot, and Ethereal Pulse is a delicate Pinot Noir, Grenache and Tempranillo combination. Australian Vintage said the collaboration between AI engineers and winemakers was to redefine the boundaries of tradition and innovation. I think that'll do for now. As always, for these stories and a whole lot more, please head to the website foodanddrinkbusiness.com.au. Don't forget to subscribe and tell your colleagues to do so as well. Thanks to GS1 Australia. Thanks to GS1 Australia. I'm Kim Berry, over and out.